Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Cornelius Camp of CorneliusCamp.com. Hope everyone is having a great day today. Today, I wanted to touch base and make a video about an article that I wrote a couple of years back for my blog about 35 ways to generate new leads. It can help a new agent coming into the real estate business, or an old agent, a veteran agent who kind of needs a revamping, or they might be in a stuck place, or they might need to go back to some of the old tactics that they used to use, in order to generate more leads or to kind of get past a particular hump. But from that particular article, and I'll actually provide you with the link to that article in the description box so you can read all 35 items. For time's sake, I'm just going to select the top 5 that I chose, my special opinion, that I like the most out of the 35. So I'm just going to go with the 5 that I like the most out of the 35 ways to generate new leads and take your real estate game, your real estate sales to the next level. Okay. Number 1 is volunteering. Volunteering is very, very, very critical. Things like volunteering on Thanksgiving Day at a soup kitchen. Maybe there's a big marathon in your city, like in Chicago, they have several marathons during the summer and several half marathons. Instead of running it, maybe volunteering to help during on race day. Um, Volunteering at your local church. Sometimes churches will have group outings on the weekend to kind of go and clean up, whatever neighborhood that they're located in and things like that. If you have kids, volunteering at your child's school. Maybe even volunteering at a local pet shop. I know here in Chicago we have Paws, and I know several people who have volunteered there, and they've actually gotten new clients just from taking 2 or 3 hours out on a Saturday. It gets you around new people. It gets you around people that you enjoy what you're doing. Most importantly, though, that you're giving back. So you might not actually get a lead that particular day, but you feel good about yourself because you helped out and you gave back to the community. It's always better to give than to receive. Okay, so volunteer is number 1. Number 2, your local alumni association or the local chapter of your alumni association. Me personally, I graduated from the University of South Carolina. So here in Chicago, I look for the Chicagoland chapter of the University of South Carolina Alumni Association. And they pretty much have that whatever college you went to, just about. It might not directly be in your city, but it should be kind of close to you. So just make sure that you become a member of that association. Most of them have Facebook groups now, so make sure that you join that. Be active in that platform, and go to different outings. If you went to a college and they have a football team, especially one of the bigger schools, they might be televised every Saturday or every Friday, whenever the games are. Go to a watch party. They may have things like, I don't know, they might have like a volleyball team or a kickball team that they might form, during the warmer months. Go to things like that. Go to participations like that. They may have a potluck dinner. They may have yeah, I don't know, a seminar where they have someone come in and, they may talk about, being out in the community and recruiting people to go to your particular school. Whatever the case may be, is just make sure that you're known in the chapter of your alumni association for the school that you went and you graduated from. Okay, so that's a great way to meet people. Number 3, referrals. Referrals can be from family and friends. Referrals can be from colleagues, coworkers. Referrals can be from past clients. Okay, you don't want to be what we call it as a secret agent. You want everyone to know that real estate is what you do. You want everyone to know that you can help them with any real estate needs, whatever the case may be, and ask them directly, face to face. Hey, do you know anybody, any friends of yours who have real estate needs? Do you know anyone that's looking for a home? Do you know anyone that's looking to list their home? Okay, and if they do, say, hey, let me. Do you mind if I get their name and their number? If they're a little reluctant about passing out people's phone number and name and so forth, then make sure you always have business cards on hand, and you can just politely hand them your business card. Okay, if they're a past client or a family member, they might already have your information, but still, you want to give them a card just in case they run into that person later on. They can say, hey, my buddy sells real estate. Here's his card. Give him a call. And then that new person that you haven't met yet can have all of your contact information in case they want to reach out to you for their real estate needs. Okay, so referrals is a great way to consistently keep your business going, to keep it flowing and so forth, and to always meet up with new potential clients. Okay, number four, Facebook ads. The thing I like about Facebook ads is, first and foremost, it's a form of marketing, but it is also free. Um, Anybody who knows marketing and who knows any type of business, entrepreneurship, whatever it is, marketing can be very expensive. So if you can get it for free, that is kind of icing on the cake. But the Facebook ads, you go strictly to Facebook, and then there is a tab. I believe it's on the business manager page where you can go and you can create an ad. It might just be, maybe a flyer that you might have created with your name and your contact information, the company that you work for, maybe a logo, or even maybe like a house that you might be listing, whatever the case is. And you can set that to not only boost it, but to depict where you want it to go. So you can say, I want this ad to go to everyone that's between the ages of 25 and 35. I want it to go to male and female. I want it to go to people who are within a 20-mile radius of Chicago. Okay. And then you send it out, and that's where it's going to reach that particular demographic. You never know, somebody who might not be your friend on Facebook might see it and they say, hey man, I don't have a real estate agent, let me call this guy, and see what he's talking about, see if he can help us out. Okay, but again, it can be free if you do it the right way, but if you decide to go ahead and boost it, it will cost you, and then you can kind of determine how the cost works. You can pay it on a daily basis, how much money do you want to use per day, or you can pay it on like a monthly term or something like that. I don't suggest the whole monthly term. Definitely probably no more than 5 days or so, maybe 2 weeks at the max, that you want to kind of boost this ad. And then after that, if you haven't gotten any progress on it, then you want to try to create another ad that might be a little bit more appealing. Okay. Number five, the last one. This might be my favorite one, and it is the social media platform of Instagram. Um, I'm a visual person. You can ask my wife. When we were looking at our condo, the place that we have was completely empty when we saw it, and she was in there, saying the couch can go here, the TV can go there, we can do this, we can do that, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't see the potential of it until we got all our furniture in here. Okay, that's just me. That's just the way that I am. That's the way that I work. So I like pictures. I like visual things. Um, I like Instagram a lot because you can follow other real estate agents, and you can see what kind of listings they have. You can see what kind of property they have. You can see what kind of marketing campaigns that they're doing, because more than likely they're posting their flyers and so forth on there. But anyway, in regards to actually getting leads, you can post an open house flyer. Let's say that you're doing an open house, and you can post a flyer. You can post pictures, multiple pictures of the unit on your profile. And when you draw up a description of the place, you can write, the description of it, how you feel about it. You can know if the seller motivated, all sorts of things. But more importantly is that you can use 30 hashtags. And that's really how Instagram and searching on Instagram works. You got to have those hashtags. A lot of people are looking for hashtags. They're looking for Throwback Thursday, TBT, real estate, realtor, luxury listings, new condos, new constructions. It goes on and on and on. The amount of hashtags that are out there, but you want to make sure that you pick good ones. So when you plug those hashtags into this post that you're about to do, and you post it, someone may come on and they might type in hashtag condos in Chicago or hashtag Chicago real estate, and when they do that, your picture will pop up um, amongst all the other ones as well. So eventually you want to try to get it posted enough, and you want to try to get enough followers and become popular enough to where obviously you're one of the first couple of people that they will see. But that's how you get found, through the hashtag part. So you got to make sure that you have your hashtags in there. And the reason for having multiple is because multiple people, I'm sorry, people might be typing in multiple hashtags. Someone might type in Chicago real estate, and then another person might type in luxury real estate, or another person might say, I want to search, and they might just put the location of Chicago, Illinois. Okay, so all of the things there on the actual post that you can utilize to be found, make sure that you utilize them. I actually got in contact with someone that was in Arizona, and the person follows me. I follow them. You try to engage with all of your followers as much as you can. I know it's very difficult, but you try to engage with them. But anyway, long story short is she didn't know anyone in Chicago, and she just knew I was a real estate agent here, and her husband were relocating to the city. And so she contacted me and said, hey, we're going to be relocating in the city in several months. We obviously want to buy eventually, but for right now, I think we want to rent. And I don't know about you all, but in my real estate game, I do rentals as well. So I was able to do a rental for her and her husband. We got them here safe. They enjoyed it, living here and so forth. They got a chance to know the neighborhoods. And then a year after that, they obviously reached out to me and ended up helping them find a condo for, her family. So just things like that, which is some of the reasons why I like Instagram probably the most. Um, and so, those are the 5 things as far as ways that you can generate leads. Again, the actual blog has 35 ways to generate it, but I just chose my top 5 for time's sake. Like always, if you want to get in touch with me, you can reach me through social media. My contact information is in the description box below. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure that you leave a comment if you have some ways that you use to generate leads, some things that I might not have mentioned that other people should know, that you want to share, that have helped you out. Please, by all means, share in the comments below. And then leave a comment also of some real estate topics that you would like to see me cover. Make sure that you like the video as well. And we look forward to seeing you guys or talking with you guys later on. Thanks so much for tuning in. You guys have a great day.